Stadium in Waterford. The 14-member squad is mainly an uncapped bunch, with only 4 players having been on last year's team. One of them is returning captain Amanda Knight.
This will be my 3rd and final year playing at the under-16 level, so I intend to make this a very exciting and memorable tournament. We have been training both mentally and physically since August last year, so I think we should be able to give a very competitive team. We should show a great display of talent and skill in this tournament, and I just want to urge Barbadian supporters to come out in their blue and gold and represent and support the young Bajan Gems.
The team, despite being a young one, is ready to set to task. After all, they've been in training since August of last year. With mental preparation just as important as physical readiness, Coach Julie Phillips assures that all bases are covered.
We have brought in several former nationals, several outside persons to lend support. Some of the club coaches have been giving us advice as well, and I think after they got over the initial shock of what being a national representative was, or is, I should say, they have been gelling pretty well. There are 1 or 2 areas with a little bit of concern, but we still have some time to work on that. And I tell, once Team Barbados sets out on the court, we will be representing our country well.
While netball will be the focus, there are a number of activities planned for participants off the court, including a breakfast with the Stars session, an island tour, and a civic reception, among others. This is in keeping with the CNA's hopes of developing rounded netballers. The Jean Pierre Under-16 netball tournament is in its 16th year. Anne-Marie Burke, CBC Sports.
I just want to say the captain, Amanda Knight, was extremely well spoken. It's always good to see that. The Barbados 14-member squad includes Amanda Knight, the captain, Jafia Lucas, Tower Lord, Shante Moore, Quantia Rudder, Stephian Shepard, Sheridan Strawn, Rashana Thorne, Dana Babb, Renia Gaskin, Zanae Greenidge, Brianna Holder, Shaunica Griffith, and Shiara Chase. Barbados Twisters all-star teams finished at the bottom of their groups in the 2016 UCA International All-Star Cheerleading Championships in Florida last weekend. The Twisters fielded squads in the Small Youth Division II and the Small Senior Division II categories. In the Small Youth category, they finished 8th out of 9 teams. The champions of that category were All-Star Ignite from San Antonio in the United States. Meanwhile, in the Small Seniors Division II category, the Bajans finished last out of the 8-team group, with the Chico Cheer All-Stars Blackout team, also from the U.S., winning that class. Next Generation Athletics and Basketball Academy is offering an Easter basketball camp for the youth. The camp is the brainchild of organizer and former national basketballer Zahir Mutara and will run from March 29th to April 8th at Harrison College. The initiative follows last year's Under-12 Basketball Academy tournament at Springer Memorial and will cater to both boys and girls 7 to 14 years old. Motara says the coaches will work with the children to improve their fundamental skills over the 2 weeks.
Well, there's going to be a registration fee. Mostly going to be $90 for the week or $165 if you pay for both weeks. And it's going to include some workshops, team building workshops, tours, mostly skills and drills. There'll be like a 3-on-3 tournament every evening. But we also have 2 international coaches coming in to take part in the camp for 2 of the days. US-born NCAA players, but they're operating in Trinidad right now, so they'll also be here. Hopefully, we looking at minimum 20 children, but you know we got a few coaches on board who working with us, so we're not going to turn back. You know, if we get 30 kids, 35, we get to handle that. Harrison College is a pretty big venue, and we got adjustable hoops for the low ones and the normal hoops for the older ones, so we should be pretty equipped to handle it.
That's sports. Lisa will be back with the business report.
We are builders. We build from foundation